afraid he is. I've got just the cure for it.
Withiness building on the power of human mind to comprehend. Malignant demons that we shall forth from their graves in the dead of night to attack their victims and drink the blood from their veins.
You'll listen to people you believe in, and people you've never heard of.
We come to a terribly sad indictment of our society. These abnormalities are corrupting the minds and the hearts of our children.
Monsters who devour dreams. Monsters who suck blood. And then, monsters who tell nothing but lies. They are much more cunning than the others. They pose as humans even though they have no understanding of the human heart. They eat even though they have never experienced hunger. They study even though they have no interest in academics. They seek friendship even though they do not know how to love. If I were to encounter such monsters, I would likely be eaten by them. Because in truth, I am that monster.
of yourself, you're fucked.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another match day of Dystopia. Today we have some other quite amazing matches coming up. We have Bicorns versus Fists, which is the match which is going to happen right now. And after that we're going to have SEAL Team 6 versus Top Guns. Top Guns will, if they win, maybe advance to the grand finals. For SEAL Team 6, it's pretty much a done deal. But let's focus on the first game. With me right now, I have Willy.
Hello.
And our eternal sub for this tournament, Deathy.
Hi.
Alright guys, let's talk about standings. Already said that SEAL Team 6 have a guaranteed grand final place. Right now we have Fists versus Bicorns. Bicorns sadly probably won't make it into grand finals, but Fists, should Fists win, they have a pretty strong standing. What do you guys think?
I agree. Yeah, I think. I mean, I like now that I see that Bicon's lost. Basically, I don't know why Bicon had such a weak performance first, but now I see that they are like the second from the bottom. I actually like if we say if we're talking from the perspective of this game, I think Bicons have a great chance against the Fist survivors, to be honest, even though it doesn't look like it from the standings. But yeah,
on paper it actually looks pretty. I mean, not even, but it's really, really close, and especially on Cybernetic.
Yeah, no, I mean on paper it looks bad, but I'm just saying
that. I mean standing wise, but if you look at the players themselves,
it's interesting, but definitely I would say
certainly quite the upset that the Bicorns are that far down in the bracket. However, we already said in the pre-stream lobby, so to speak, that Bicorns have a pretty good chance on Cybernetic, which they're going to play against the Fists right now. It's after all quite a cyber-heavy map, and we definitely know that QTC, their star player, is really strong in cyber.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, he could carry the whole team on this one, potentially, like he did in some parts. But they'll need more than that to actually, make the dream happen.
Well,
which is, I mean, if they win, they can definitely make some good requirements for Top Guns, making it to the top.
Yeah. Definitely. Let's see what the lineup, what they have here. I think it will all come down how much Crimson is occupied in cyber, throughout the map. If he constantly has to deck the side doors, or on second if he cannot attack the on second objective, he cannot attack the middle jib and help his team keep it, then they will have a hard time, I think, especially against Shazam, who's just a monster in
absolute aim god.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the ultimate destroyer.
And he needs to be outplayed, really. And Infrequent is a great player for sure, but in terms of if it was him against Shazam, then Infrequent, especially if he just has a hit scan weapon, then I think Shazam has it. Doesn't matter if he's playing MK or Basilisk. I think Muted can deal with Shazam with a great Tesla action. I think that could work. We'll have to see. Fire Elemental, I think, is kind of the wild card for me. because I don't see him play that often.
Yeah.
And I think he also doesn't play that often. It's not that I don't see him play that often. I think he almost never does.
Well, we
Hey,
don't
by
know
the way,
what else
are
he
we
plays, but yeah.
yeah. Are we switching servers after this? Like when Bicons are attacking? Yeah, for sure, right?
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that could impact weapon choice for sure, especially for Muted, who likes to play Bolt on US.
Yeah.
And I mean he can Tesla as good as EU on EU as on US, so it doesn't matter in that matter.
Agreed. So
Yeah, gotta get my bet-ins. Bet.
Oh yeah.
bets in.
Don't forget the
Yeah.
bet, guys.
You gotta bet on Bicons for sure.
Yeah, let's see.
Wait, get drafted? Just bet? Was it you, Ferry, or Marco?
It's Marco.
Wow,
obviously.
he bet on Bicons with all his
Marco's
wanna have
gambling
a
away
share
our
of that.
money.
It could be, but I agree with him. Like I think I give it to Bicons here. Also, I want to we'll for sure see shortly when they
Bookitney also went all
Start
in.
anytime.
I saw that earlier.
I just have to fix some spectator things and then we are ready to go.
All right.
What do you guys think about the second match? It's going to be a heavy hitter. Top Guns versus SEAL Team 6.
Yeah, that's the one where I'm
I
selling
mean,
in, and it's going
SEAL
to
Team
be
6
wild.
is that strong just right now. Even though Rag doesn't play in between matches. It's funny that he's like just returning and then always like the longer he just needs to play half a match and then after that he's a monster again. I think I like it against Top Guns versus SEAL Team 6. I would definitely give it to SEAL Team 6. But yeah, for sure. I mean, Top Guns have great players for sure, but SEAL Team 6 is a little. I don't know how the team came together, but it's a little stacked over there. Yeah. Anyway.
Alright.
I mean, I don't want to count it out for Top Guns, but yeah, we'll see about that.
I'm glad that I can cast this game. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, some AFKs. Let's see then.
Yeah, I mean, where would you rate XX? I mean, is he the number 3 decker right now, or number 2?
X, I would say. I mean, I would say he's up there for sure. But he always he fat fingers all the time in cyber.
Man, don't
Like,
do him
really?
dirty like that.
I mean,
Yeah, he does random stuff suddenly. It's like, okay, I thought you just won this, but it's like, oh, okay, then I guess I take this. I can deck you out that way. It's just, yeah, it's really a mixed bag. But I think he's one of the strongest deckers in Dystopia right now, for sure.
yeah, I agree on that. I mean, sometimes he just doesn't want to deck. That's for pucks and stuff. But
Yeah.
I think he'll have the focus. Like the one time that I played with them on Vaccine, he actually, I think he was the one decking, and yeah,
I think
he actually
like,
wanted to.
I think a couple people like improved their decking skills during this tournament. Like, do you know Zenith Bane, for example? Like,
Jeez,
he's like suddenly like insanely good in cyber even. Like,
I
and
didn't see cyber, yeah, but
out of nothing, yeah, or in general, yeah. And you as well, I think, Deathy, like you as well, you are so flexible now. and like just from a game sense standpoint point of view, like you are like I would really like would say that you're like definitely like often the backbone of one of these teams that you where you subbed, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean that's not how it's supposed to be, unless it's the person I'm subbing. But yeah,
To be fair,
yeah,
in these tournament settings, as the tournament progresses, everyone is just getting better. I mean, we have a puck like every other day, it seems like, and everyone's pucking like crazy. At least the
Yeah,
EU guys.
yeah.
It's not really that surprising, though, is it?
Yeah, I always have absolutely no idea what's happening on the US side of things, so I don't know if Firemental plays or if he doesn't, like, or what's happening with Johnny, like if he's continuously playing. I don't know, like, yeah,
I mean,
same with,
yeah.
you know.
Johnny was joined some pugs like in the time where you were in like
Oh,
on the
I
road.
see.
But yeah, not that often though. But yeah, I share the same thoughts. The only time I actually got to see some Jespers was like a few days ago when we actually played at 4 a.m. like Europe time on the US service, which was
Yeah,
actually fun. Yeah.
agreed. Agreed. So yeah, okay,
Okay, I
everyone's
think we're ready.
ready now. Let's see. Wait, I got it set up here.
Alright. Take it away, guys.
All right,
Okay.
we are starting. I gotta respawn.
I'm just reconnecting real quick.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Well, no surprises here. Shazam and Bassi. Sweepy is decking actually. So X is going. Okay, he's as a backup there, yeah. And they actually got shield. Oh, down only for a second though.
Oh, that's great.
Who's that?
That's a great thing for the defenders. I
Oh,
think was Crimson decking? I
yeah,
didn't
Crims
see.
is decking right now.
Oh yeah,
He's
that's what I was saying. Like Crimson like can do quite a lot in cyber.
yeah. I think they only wedged. That's why it was down like for a second. And
But
then
that's
just
the
Crims back.
normal thing. Like you have to wedge, otherwise the other one's like already like on your 6 already.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, they have to regroup together. Regroup again.
Nice laser. Johnny trying to. Oh, there's actually XX with a laser action as well.
Yeah, Fire Elemental
Both
is the
are
backup
getting
decker.
pretty low there. Shazam will now clean up both on the bridge, I think.
Oh yeah, he should have it.
Oh, actually, muted. Muted can still do some spammy action there.
Oh, the mid plant is doing some extra work here.
Nice, good grenade. Strong grenade by muted. Oh, I love that Tesla. But still,
Oh, he's jumping down. What the fuck?
everyone spawned. They don't get it here, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, they need to do
yeah. Okay, Creams
Fluffy
is
Destroyer. Yeah, it has
Crimson is
more
cleaning up.
than a fourth left, I think.
Wait, let's see. Oh, shit. I can't.
Nice, nice. Nobody is decking right now. They're going on meat, I think. No. X is decking. So if it goes down, the shield goes down. The thing is destroyed in seconds.
Yeah, let's see how Fire Elemental actually fares against him. That's gonna be interesting.
Grim will deck in. No, he won't. It's basically done. First objective goes to.
Oh, are they on the?
Yeah. They have the shield. Like it's just a number.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just seconds away. Nice, but that is longer than the average, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
On this map. Just that.
I mean, I don't have like the
Quick
average
of an
time
objective.
in the tourney, but yeah, 2:30 or something is a real good time actually.
Yeah. X already decking in, but not with full energy. Let's see
Yeah,
who
Crim's
is
counter
the.
decking.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Like he
He's-
should clean. No muted is counter decking and Crim as well, so
Oh, okay.
that
that
there's
was
no
then,
chance that X can do anything there. So I think they will try to get mid, and then do deck it quickly. But those firewalls take some time to go down. Could also be like a bad tactic.
Johnny
So
doing
not have.
some GL work here.
Yep, Crim
Oh, but
like constantly threatening.
Where is he at? Oh, he's wrecking them. Yeah. Yeah, they basically have medium middle jump
Binny
now.
decking in as well. Muted holding.
Crims can probably back up muted there.
Yeah. Sweepy already took 2, but he cannot do it. Yeah, he's decked out.
They also don't have anyone in the spawn decking, I think.
Nice. Fire elemental decking actually. Never seen him deck before.
Okay, yeah. Actually taking back the medium. Why do I always want to say medium, Jeff?
Fire elemental having some problems in cyber there. Like, yeah, really like. Oh wow. Okay. But cleaned up.
Okay.
Even though,
nice.
but the 2 of the firewalls are down already.
Yeah. They've made
So
quite some progress already.
yep.
And Crims is actually at the middle jib. Yeah. It's only decking in when it's needed. I mean, he's surely needed and need to hold them back. And they're hitting the 5-minute mark now. Okay. Middle jib is in
Oh, that's
contested.
bad for
Yeah.
Crim because he will respawn without energy if he used it.
Oh, yeah.
Binny decking in. Fluffy.
Yeah, this
Uncontested.
is, I mean, this
Fluffy had to deck
might
out
be
on. Might be. I'm not sure. If they get someone in there.
Nice. Yeah, Muted is on his way.
Muted is slow though. Oh my god, is he slow?
Yeah. Okay, that's nice.
Oof. That's very strong for. Yeah, that's a quick performance, I would say. I mean, now that I would give the advantage to.
The Bicons.
No, not to Bicons. Not at all. Because now it's getting more meat heavy. And only problematic. He should definitely stop bullshitting the enemy team.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that just tries to shit talk. I mean, I'm counting
Should be a
Alpha to that.
professional. Yeah, Alpha as well.
No offense, Alpha, but show some respect, you know.
Oh, Beanie Hopper, Tesla Ball. My god. Just not fun.
Yes, that's what I mean.
I-
XX,
They have
Shazam.
the side doors. They have the side doors now.
Who's the
Probably
other-
Shazam can push
fantastic.
through there. Oh, it's Crim versus Shazam, no?
Yeah, basically. Right now. They're 2-on-1 though.
Oh.
Yeah.
X can deck it, no? Fire Elemental cannot contest this.
Yeah, I
against 3.
mean, that's gonna take a lot of time until he's there.
They wipe them.
Yeah.
Let's
It's really
see.
good.
Let's
Probably
see how
gonna die.
if he chokes. Come on, choke, dude! I bet everyone on Bicons. He did not. Oh, he choked!
Oh yeah, nice.
He
I mean,
choked.
oh, what a bummer.
So they just got 1, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
one
2,
down.
I think. 2. You get 1 for spinning the wheel and 1 for pressing the wrong button in this case.
The counter was on 9 though. I don't know if
It
it
was?
updates after. Yeah,
Maybe he decked out too quick, got decked out too quickly or something.
let me check real quick.
Oh, big Tesla ball already there. Like 2 already stripped.
The colors at
We'll
9.
see. Crim as a stealther. I disagree with that. How do you contest Shazam now? Muted,
I mean-
doing all he can, just trying to stay out of reach of the Basilisk and still
Yeah, they're
spamming.
preventing them from decking, but they're not holding the position, actually.
For sure. Oh, big. Oh, that could have actually.
Oh yeah, that was a good cleanup.
So Crimson can now should be able to clean them up. Oof. Looking at the Tesla again. Beanie Hopper is a very good Tesla player. I have to note that down.
Yeah, actually. Grim's fisting Benny out of existence.
No,
Okay.
he's against the light. The light. Oh, Sweepy gets some
Okay.
obviously planned bolts up on Crimson and
They're
wipes
actually
him.
trying to get the door now. XX.
Oh, Shazam will clean up infrequent in a second.
See
Oh,
if that actually helps them.
But Muted can like they don't have a good way of dealing with that.
Yeah, they don't really get through there. I mean, even if they get the door.
Muted cleaning both up, I think.
Yeah.
More or less.
He's
Nice.
doing some real good work.
Muted
Yeah.
doing it. Oh, now is the time of the lights here. We'll see if Muted gets cleaned up, then they can deck in immediately.
Oh wow, Sweepy is actually living there.
He
Okay.
was
Spoke too
trying
soon.
in. Muted needs a suicide now though. Man, look at those Teslas like through the vent, almost killing
Nice.
X. Love to see that.
I don't know. Is there a way to drop down from events like mid vent?
Johnny,
I don't think so.
mid vent. You mean?
Yeah, like not at the beginning, not at the end.
Oh, I don't. I meant the side vent where like
Oh,
there's
okay.
this little compartment that's open, where you can throw something through there.
Yeah, they actually have door.
They need suicides
But-
again.
Oh yeah, they're calling him back.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to push together. That's
Nice. Crimson got a suicide in there, but Muted didn't. Oh, he as well did. Infrequent didn't. Infrequent being very low, basically, can just be killed by a I don't know, like a bolt or anything like this. Does a little bit of
But
damage.
Bicorn's players are performing as expected. Like, infrequent muted and Crim's up there in the stats.
Oh yeah. Now the laser trying to contest Crimson. It's pretty nasty if he actually gets some shots in. But Muted and Crimson are playing together. I actually would argue that Muted should have like a med plant there. Crim cleaning them up. Oh, Muted and doing it. But he cannot deck in. He cannot deck in. Absolutely not. What the hell is he doing?
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get his can in. Yeah.
I mean, if it's that dire, don't do it. Don't do
It's
it.
-1.
I guess so. Let's see what it says in Cyber.
It's a long way down. I already went there.
Oh yeah. No, I won't go there. I don't have the camera ready. Oh yeah, the Cyber setup. So I guess Ferry has a bind there to check it out. But...
Okay.
Crimson Shazam. Okay, noticeably stronger than Shazam for some reason. Grim cleaning up Beanie. Johnny holding great with a grenade launcher.
Yeah, this is the carry that I talked about. I mean, Crims is basically doing.
Yeah, he's doing it all in meat space. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Shazam now. This could be it. Oh, or not. Frequent just spawned there.
They're
There's no
very
way.
far apart, so like Benny and who is it? Fluffy are coming in now.
Muted would benefit greatly from a med plant. Like,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
just
he's
saying.
choosing leg booster so he can be there fast. That's my thinking.
I mean, if you can bunny hop, you can be there fast anyway.
Wait.
Oh! Fluffy is actually...
He's on text gun, right?
Fluffy is not decking in. Fluffy...
What?
Now he's decking in! What the hell is he doing?
I don't get it.
Like... probably a communication error on their part there.
Yeah. I mean, he could have gotten a scan in there if that was the goal. But not that late.
Oh man, Sweepy taking a ton of damage in the vents. Basically now just a
Yeah, now retreating.
just a bolt away from death. Trying to go through vents again. Dropping down, probably in a second.
They're holding
Oh,
them back for
Shazam
now.
cleaning up everyone. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, this could be it. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah. If Bitcoin has to hold it now.
No, he cannot.
No, he can't. No.
That should be it. Let's see if they...
Oh,
if he...
gee. Oh, they're not looking.
Oh, he decked out! He decked out again!
Yeah.
Why did he deck out?
I didn't see that. Maybe it was stuck or something?
Another spin. Let's see if he chokes. Can't be a choke now, right? No.
Oh, they got
So
it.
he doesn't choke. Okay. I mean, he has the cyber deck as his profile picture. Like, if he choked there, people would make fun of him till the end of days.
There's like Box and XX choking on camera
Yeah.
in this tourney.
At least they got a spawn and could clean up. Oh, X now with bold. Bold choice.
Yeah, and this is actually a really good defense.
I would agree, yeah. I mean, I said that like they were pretty even, but I didn't think that this objective they would show how even it actually is. I thought on the one before, but
I mean, Tesla is... I mean, they're pretty even on Tesla users.
oh, Crimson making a mistake there? Oh no, actually not. Oh, actually he does. So
They're
now he
getting
can
the
just
card ready.
uncontested push over there.
Yeah, they still have enough time, but you know, the fourth objective.
The card is pushing itself.
Oh no. What's happening again? Oh, back, right? No.
Where's the spam? Oh, Shazam! Love to see that, like being very aggressive there.
Yeah.
Same with Binny.
Okay, they have.
I love the
and
mix of
Vinny
weapons that
alive.
they have there. Right now, the Tesla, Bolt, they have all the annoyance, like there, and even like a Basilisk.
Yeah.
And an LR. My God, cannot get any nastier.
Basically LR versus Basilisk.
Yeah,
And then Tesla and Bolt gun in the mix.
With this much, whatever collateral in the way, it's a little silly to go for Tesla, but it's just that strong.
Yeah,
it's infrequent going to Bolt now. I support that choice, to be honest.
Yeah, it's actually
because he was not outgunning Shazam, and also he doesn't outgun X. At least like shoot like a couple balls into the general direction, and maybe X eats like a headshot or something.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing really good on stats. I don't know if most of those kills were with MK, but Volkan's really good choice for this one, especially for the distance. And you have all the hidey corners here in the middle area.
Yeah. Wait, is betting was closed, right? Like the Streamlabs thing still says that they should bet.
I think it's not closed, to be honest.
Thank you.
But it is now.
Yeah.
Nobody
I was
abused
just
it, right?
no, of course not.
And this game is still very open, to be honest.
It is. It is.
Oh, that was Marco doing, right?
Yeah. So it's basically comes down to this or the next push, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They don't have the door, so they have to take the long way. Shazam will now clean up Crim. Oh, Crim has been cleaned up.
Oh yeah, actually with laser, yeah. Oh,
Shazam
wow,
cleaning
nice.
up everyone. Muted, come on. A great Tesla ball would save it here.
Yeah, I don't think he can do it.
Shazam getting...
Yeah.
Oh, they're close, they're close. But that's it, that's
Oh,
it.
nice.
That's
Infrequent.
they spawned. Come on, yeah, do it, Crim. Show what...
Oh.
Nice, nice, nice.
They don't have anyone on the button though. Yeah.
They don't? Yeah, they can push back even. Yes.
Corpse
Okay,
just
sorry,
spawned
it sounds
in
like
time.
I'm taking a like a side here,
No,
but
no,
I'm
we're not
truly
taking
impartial. Truly impartial. So we'll see it.
That was a really good, yeah. I mean, clutch moment.
I agree. Shazam now cleaning up Crimson again. We will. Oh, Shazam! Actually, they are both pretty low. Like if he gets Crimson now, infrequent, I mean, then great ball there.
Yeah, that one was nice.
Nice, nice.
Very
Shazam
low.
is down. Shazam
Yeah.
is down. That's the in 30 seconds. I don't think they can do it. I don't think
No.
they can. They haven't hacked anything. They have to go all the way.
Yeah,
And
Corpse
frequent
also
pushing it
spawned.
back. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. 20 seconds. Nah, not against Tesla spam and.
No. It's
Crimson.
not even possible with the card.
Maybe not. No. That's it. So they actually didn't cap the last objective. That's a surprise.
Man. That's gonna be very interesting.
That is going to be interesting, yeah. Wow. I like that. I liked that game. Like
some
very
fire
very
in that
strong
game.
performance on Muted's part, I would say. Crimson,
yeah.
of course, like a beast. He was focusing solely on meat. What I said before, like if he gets occupied in cyber or something, sometimes he gets weirdly occupied in cyber on the other objectives rather than the second. And yeah, in this case, strong performance, meat by him. Could outgun Shazam most of the time even with his map knowledge and I guess game sense. So
Yeah.
like, you know.
I mean, if you play Tesla, you have to know like the map and how to turn the ball.
Yeah.
So he's definitely very notchable in that manner.
Agreed. Yeah.
I would love to do those kills. Let's see. A screenshot of the scoreboard so I can look at it. Yeah, put it again.
Third faster than 40 minutes. I'm just looking at chat here. Wignir, yeah, that's a great point. But I think it could be very difficult there. Like especially I think the third will be a nightmare. Yeah.
I mean, even if they don't get it faster, they can still cap the fourth, which is, I mean, with this team with the fists, it's also a very hard task.
Yeah. I left as Perry streaming some other map.
What is he showing?
I think he was on broadcast for a second there.
Okay.
We're switching servers, by the way, if you haven't noticed.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, yo, makes sense.
Oh, that's why no one is on the server anymore.
Why are you on the server?
Yeah, there we go.
That's why I was streaming broadcasts.
I get that now.
Okay, so I think it's the other password, right?
It's
the
in the
other
casting
one, yes.
channel.
Okay. Yes.
By the way,
Yes?
you guys were noting that Sweeper was constantly decking out. I think what he was trying to do is just go down the timer or count, whatever you want to call it, one by one. Because
Interesting.
every time you press that button, the count goes down by one. I think that's what he was going to do.
I
And
see.
then go to 6 and then immediately get the mini game.
I see. So tactical approach.
Oh
don't-
yeah, that's a good idea, yeah. But
I don't know if
but-
that's faster, but I think that yeah, that's the strategy he was going to do.
yeah, okay. It worked in his favor for sure.
Yeah, what I didn't get though was Fluffy just standing there and tech scanning. Maybe he was. I mean, we can't see the energy. Or do we? I don't know. Not in first person. Yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah, we can't. And the other thing I saw was Fluffy ran out of energy because he had a med plant activated and healed Shazam.
Yeah. Okay, that explains it.
So that's why he was unable to deck in. He was simply out of energy.
I mean, that cost him some time, to be honest. But
Oh, Fluffy showing some bugs of the map. Thank you. Anyone interested in playing Dystopia?
It's a weird ledge climbing mechanic, right?
I'm not sure if it's intentional on this map.
Probably
but,
not.
I'm not sure. I mean, for the smaller whatever that thing is, the smaller barrel or whatever, it's fine. If you can ledge grab there, but for the other one where you can see outside see basically the skybox and everything, I don't think that's intended. Anyway, let's see. Let's wait. Who's missing? Shazam is there. Johnny is not there. Johnny is out for some time.
maybe he didn't get the memo. Switching service.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Yeah. They still have roughly 2 minutes left till the break ends. So Bike Orange is now attacking. What do you guys think what they are going to do? Do a first objective deck or just brute force it?
I don't think they can afford to brute force it, because the other team has so much great hit scan people on the bridge, and it's not something like none of them can really outgun them there, especially not since the aim is on X, and of course Shazam is too strong. Like the consistency, like maybe you get like a headshot or something occasionally, but it's like in terms of consistency, it's absolutely not possible.
That's a valid
So
point.
I think Crim will actually deck here, and then lock it up in Cyber. Might that we see the corps actually deploying two deckers here, so that like if the first one gets decked up, I mean I assume that Crim can keep Cyber here.
Yeah, definitely.
In the default case, I would assume that. If he gets decked out, of course, then it's very hard for the attackers. But I would say this objective can be over very quickly, even more quickly than and then it was the other way around. But we'll see. We'll see. I think it all depends on whether or not Crim can hold the thing, and whether or not his team will not push out immediately and take all the damage. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
Maybe we'll
I
see
don't-
double Bussy, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a viable tactic if you have someone that's as strong in cyber
That's Crims, yeah.
as Grim, then you kind of like, okay, it's very, very. The possibility is high. The probability is high. The possibility is high. The probability is high.
Probability, yeah.
Is high that he gets the cyber. So might as well go all in on the Bassi action and then just wait it out. Like absolutely no interaction with the enemy team until that thing gets capped.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's
those are the
probably
fastest
go into
caps.
round 2 here.
That's round 2. Ready when you are. Yes.
I'll just ask just in case.
X says yes. What does Crim says?
See.
I reconnect.
I guess we're live then.
Fuck,
Okay.
what the fuck? Ah, jeez, okay.
Okay, we are live. Who is
Nice.
decking? No, Fire Elemental is AFK. We are not live.
Oh,
Fire Elemental is definitely AFK.
Oh, he's
He
back.
just changed load up. Johnny is decking. Oh no.
okay. So yeah, infrequent is Basi.
Oh, he got the
Actually-
the thing. Wait,
Yeah.
what's happening?
Actually, I
am
thought infrequent was going for Basi, but he's only going for one.
Johnny destroyed X and Cyber. That's something
Wow.
new.
That's an achievement.
Okay, the spam of the window has actually prevented them from losing it here.
Yeah. Also,
Johnny's
two lasers.
still
One
decking
MK.
there, but the next time should be it. I mean, it doesn't matter what happens. Let's see if Swippy can capture this. Johnny has to deck out, yes. Sweepy will probably get it back here. Let's see if the others can get some damage in before that happens.
You can
But
also
Sweep is a-
see Shazam playing MK here rather than Basi. Probably
Yeah.
to keep the spawn time down, or just feeling, yeah.
Never mind that, the shield is back up. So yeah.
Yeah, so we
Infrequent
got it back
still.
up.
Yeah. That was their window of opportunity, but we'll see. Could still be quickly infrequent with Basilisk. Let's see if he can clean up Shazam. Don't think so though.
I mean, they're doing a... Oh. Fluffy with the clutch
It does
katana
absolutely do no damage. Fire Elemental trying to spam.
there. Oh, but they cleared the way, actually. Now it's on X-axis.
Oh!
Watch to keep them up.
Beanie, great Tesla ball there.
Ooh. Okay. Ah, he's going to
Sweepy
be
will have him here
dead,
though.
Yeah.
Not sure who is. Huh.
Okay, so now infrequent is staying back. Yeah, they're waiting.
Why are not? I mean, I don't get why they are not decking there.
Yeah, X-axis going in now.
They're like the punks are not decking. They're like betting all on meat now. What the? I mean, I disagree with that decision. I mean, we'll see how it goes, but it's not the smartest, I think. Especially since
Oh yeah, Krim is actually trying to snipe them down.
out-snipe them, huh?
I don't know if that's the best decision from downstairs.
We'll see.
Oh, I mean, he's doing some kills, yeah.
Frequent.
definitely.
Okay, they got it. They got it. Now they just need to capture the bridge, and they have it.
Yeah, I mean, okay, X-axis is holding up some...
Oh,
nice.
XX did it here.
Yeah.
Infrequent should push. Come on, Infrequent. You're not playing MK. Push out there, like you're the fatty.
Wow. Sweepy actually getting a kill here.
Do it now. My
I
god.
mean, corpse spawned just in
Oh
time.
my god.
Sweepy actually
Look at that.
held the spawn timer so they could respawn. That was really clutch. It could have been the objective right there.
It could have been, but it definitely is not. And oh wow, nice, very
the objective
nice.
is very low. It's like on 1/5.
I told you, just get the fucking shield one time. Like even if Crimson decks in, like infrequent sits in the window easy. What the
I'm
hell?
trying the brute force.
Johnny is stacking now, but
Okay.
man, what a botch! Like he cannot do it against Sweepy, I would say. I mean, it was
I mean,
kind of
you-
weird that he did it against infrequent. Or maybe I'm.
Oh, actually,
Hey, he did it. He did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got the 2 hit scans in. I think the rest was probably.
But it doesn't really matter. Like there's nobody
Okay,
even
shield down.
like yeah, but there's
Yeah.
nobody.
There's nobody
attacking
to
that.
kill it.
I mean, they are popping at this point, to be honest. I mean, there's no controlled pushing here. No. Oh
Yeah,
man.
they can solidify Saber here, but I mean, they left it open now. Okay, Crim's actually pushing downstairs.
Yeah, they have it here,
Yeah.
but I mean, that's 5 minutes or something.
Yeah. Close to 5 minutes. Where's
Crim not decking? I'm not sure. So Johnny is decking. Crim trying to, I guess, to die to respawn with more energy because he doesn't have a cyber deck. Getting some nice hits in though. We really
Okay,
should.
so yeah, okay. Binny on the Tesla.
Shazam
Iron
now.
actually. Yeah.
That's a good idea actually, because there will be a couple lights coming your way here.
If you can test the ammo room, that's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Johnny loving getting killed by.
I already got two walls down, or is it one? No, it's not even the first one. Yeah.
Muted is actually trying to get in there. Oh, he is? Oh no, he's not. Okay.
I think they got.
Shazam got it. Yeah, Beanie and Crim will deck now, probably.
Yeah, Saber's fully in control and Fist's control.
Sweepy and
Okay.
X cannot do anything. X doesn't have any energy, so it's just Sweepy versus Crim. But
Yeah,
I give
okay.
Crim the upper hand here.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, he has it.
He got it there.
Got some energy back. Actually didn't take that much damage.
X coming
They
in
cannot
there.
deck from first now. They have to deck from second, and X doesn't have full
Oh.
energy. Muted even going. Amazing play there. So they're already on the last thing there.
Yeah. I mean, Crim's actually did a lot of progress.
Ah, damn! That was really close there. The sad thing here is now that they can put up ice there, which is not where you want to be.
And they actually don't have opportunity for that right now.
X now being the safe
Johnny's
decker.
on it, actually. He's getting it. Yeah.
Oh, he's amazing.
Nice.
Hands down. That's I think 2 minutes slower than the other team, but it's still open. Yeah, Johnny impressing here with like how fast and consistent he is in cyber actually.
Skills.
Yeah, pretty much. Much stronger in cyber than in meat. Let's see.
Okay, they're setting up for defense. Crim's on AR. Gonna be interesting.
Infrequent again, trying the MK. I disagree with that.
I mean, he did a lot of kills on defense with it.
Yeah,
But
because
at the end, I mean,
Yeah,
but
okay. He will. The thing is, this map at this point has so many opportunities to get shot without seeing the enemy, and as a hit scan, you have to see the enemy. Like,
Yeah.
and if there's like a ball just popping around the corner, just like
Yeah.
doing like pot shots, like maybe getting even like a headshot, but I mean, just getting in general, like the spam in, it's not fun. It's an MK, that's why. Crim also going MK, okay.
Okay, he switched, yeah.
Against Shazam.
Oh, yeah, they actually got him.
Muted got Shazam. Muted and Crim are like a dream team here right now.
Yeah, Crim's just like did most of the damage and then the
They
Tesla
really
finished it off.
complement each other here well with the Tesla keeping them locked down and Krim constantly threatening.
Okay, already decked in for the
They
objective.
did not spawn yet.
Yeah, this could be the objective. If
They
can hold
spawned
it.
now. He could get both, yes.
Yeah, they're at 4 now. He's getting it.
He got it. That's the game.
Jeez, yeah,
my
that's the
friend.
third time.
That's the
Yeah,
game.
Actually, that's the game, yeah.
I'm happy. Okay.
Jeez, holy shit.
That's what I wanted to see. Really great gameplay. And I mean muted, like amazing. Just seeing like constantly like his game sense like pushing forth and like going back all the time. Like there was no like overcommitment on his part.
Yeah.
Always like
Playing conservative.
yeah. Always a good mix, and really a great supporting Krim there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, those kills there, right there.
So that's great. So actually, that knocks down the Fist survivors, and probably that means that Top Guns can still get it here, or like one of the two that are playing after this can.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
Team 6 is definitely in the final, but this.
Oh, I guess they're up against Team 6, but yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. Top Guns could do it here. I think,
So
right?
Yeah, it's in their hands to actually do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Binny are actually getting some nice Tesla kills here.
I mean, at this point, they're just playing it out, right? There's
yeah,
no...
I mean, how does time work in this case, though?
I mean, it's basically being deducted. I think they get negative points, right?
Oh yeah, right. Fists are getting negative points.
I'm glad that I am not the one that has to figure that out, but
yeah.
At this point,
I suppose it was Ferry who's counting then, right? Yeah, they will surely like try to get it here, just to make a statement. But also, when you got it this quick, there's like some heavy. What is it? Oh, shit. Lust?
Actually, yeah. Oh man, looking at this. They're doing it here. Beanie will clean it up though. Oh, at least one of them. Krim trying to somehow.
So we actually won the bet.
Oh, messy, but effective.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's playing a little silly now.
Back and forth now, as usual.
Yeah. After they won, they're like now a little. I think they're a little too relaxed, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I don't think they have a chance to be in the finals, so it's just basically preventing the others from getting to finals.
Yeah, exactly.
And they did it.
Yeah, I mean, they could have just said, whatever, man. But that's the spirit that you want to see. And actually, like, that's the strength that I actually saw on paper with Bicorns.
Oh.
But I don't think it worked out in the other matches. I think the
it's weird. I mean, as I said before, like it was weird seeing them at the bottom of the leaderboard. But I mean, there are two teams here that are very strong. But I think of the matches that they've played so far, they could have won at least once.
Yeah.
I mean, they definitely have the capacity there.
Yeah, they're getting the
GG 6 minutes. No, that's not that many points, but it's still quite some. We'll see what that does to X's ego, and yeah, maybe we can talk to them after this if they don't leave immediately.
Yeah, if they actually want to talk.
But probably going first to the winners, obviously.
The match winners, yeah.
Yeah.
And what
the hell happened there? That was quite the upset, I would say. They choked.
Well,
To be fair, they choked on first, it seemed like. And then they steamrolled through second and third.
yeah.
That was certainly unexpected.
It was unexpected. It didn't happen exactly as I said. It actually went quite the opposite. So I cannot take like credit for me predicting them winning and also betting on them. So that's definitely I think more on Muted side. Like Muted played so well that I mean, yeah, it was great. And also Johnny, Johnny and Cyber. What the hell?
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
Getting
Alright.
those solo kills.
Let's see if the bicorns are available. They indeed are. I will switch you around.
Nice.
Give me a sec.
All right. Let's meet the bicorns.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Well, that was certainly quite the match you put up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. Love to see like Muted's Tesla action, and Johnny's cyber consistency was pretty great, I would say.
Yeah, he was getting some really clutch deckouts there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we somehow we looked at the leaderboards first and we're like, huh, why is Bicon so low on the leaderboards? And then still everyone was betting on Bicons, so we have like over 60% bet on Bicons anyway.
Alright, that's interesting.
Yeah.
There's still some
Well,
fight,
our
you know.
first matches were just to lull you all into a false sense of security.
I guess so that you now can manipulate the bets, I guess, so you become rich.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I really like the spirit in this game, though. Like, you actually, made it happen, and it's going to be very interesting, especially for the next match.
Yeah. But so to be fair, I was like hyping you guys up like immensely during the pre-game, and then everyone suddenly started like, hell yeah, Bicons, and then even like the heavy hitters like Marco with like 4K plus whatever points.
So you made us get less coins.
So generally like no, we got less coins. That's a little bit of I should have said like, oh, they're at the bottom of the leaderboard, probably shouldn't bet on them, and then bet on them anyway. But yeah,
Obviously.
Damn it. Anyway, but yeah, really amazing game. What was your game plan though? Like on first objective, it was like, okay, get we got this damage in. Now let's go only meet, like try to get the last points of damage there. Or what was the idea there?
I was just out of energy.
Something like that.
We missed a
worked.
replacement deck, and then we were like winning meat, so we just said, let's go meat.
I see.
Improv, kind of.
Yeah, Shazam learned from me to go up pillar like that, and caught me out before I could get it on the first push.
I see.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to go to the garage, so I had to go out the bottom way, the very first spawn. It's a bit unfortunate.
So, yeah, we were discussing pre-match how this game is going to pan out, but we certainly did not expect this. The Twitch chat, though, or rather the betting, was in your favor, though. All right.
The whole performance.
Yeah. One more question though. Like, do you ever like consider like Muted or I'm not sure who was also playing medium, but to go med plant? I guess infrequent also. I think infrequent occasionally goes med plant, right? But not really.
If I'm JL and I'm backing up heavy, yeah, I'll go med plant. But honestly, like I just felt like on this map, it's all about like individual players, and in meat space especially, I was able to pull off some clutch kills like down to last man because of leg boosters. I just it's the extra mobility. Mediplant's really strong, but yeah.
We were actually rocking 4 medis on that last push.
Yeah, we were actually. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I meant more or less on defense because it always seemed like Krim would like benefit greatly from having someone like heal his ass.
Yeah.
And I thought like maybe now like muted switches to that, but it somehow still worked out in the end. But there were a couple moments where you both were like low as hell, like under 30 HP or something, and it was like, oh, who takes the suicide first or something?
Yeah, I probably should go Mediplant when I'm medium, but I can play light without like boosters, but medium it's kind of difficult for me. Heavy's worse, but yeah.
I see.
I tell a lie. I went Mediplant when I was bulk on. What am I talking about?
I was telling Fire to go Metaplant, but it's also having deck a lot
Decking,
defense, so couldn't use it as much, but...
And you do want armor versus Shazam, someone who's like a good heavy.
Yeah, so it's like, we're go against Shazam, like one of us is gonna die, so it's like, I guess having Metaplant helped me not be the person dying, but... don't know.
No, I mean, it worked out in the end, like a couple, I would say, pretty aggressive pushes on your part, Krim, there. But Shazam as well, like, Shazam doesn't if he is at a disadvantage, he, like, still, like...
Yeah, he's a bit aggressive on that push where we took the third objective and actually managed to hit the buttons without practicing. If I didn't hit... because I hit the buttons perfectly. I usually miss 1 or 2 in the pug.
Yeah, I can imagine what is it oh no, we were playing on the US server, so that wasn't an issue there, right?
Yeah, not the lag, just like not like watching it properly, I guess.
I see. But yeah, X was choking, by the way. Like
he was choking. Unfortunately.
He pressed the wrong one. Like X choking there, and then Sweepy got it after a while, but then it's like, okay, doesn't matter what you do, you still have to spin it at least twice now. And
we lost security pretty early on. So I was like reassuring Fire, like make sure we kept security. It really helped defend longer, otherwise we like lost it really quickly.
Yeah, for sure. And it was great that like Johnny, I think, was the one mostly getting the security, right?
On offense, he was. He got the second objective.
I think Fire Elemental was also there on defense.
Oh, Fire Elemental. Okay,
it was on offense. Johnny was getting stuff.
I did not get security ever on offense.
Well, like you got the second objective,
but you
the first objective, so.
Yeah, I guess I did get shield.
Alright, guys. In the interest of time, any closing words?
It was a fun match, thanks to our opponents.
Yeah, we're gonna check out what they have to say right now.
One thing, remember what I said last week? Plays aggressive and reckless, and that can be his weakness, and that's what we saw today. Krim was able to counter Shazam.
Yeah, for sure. Like running into all Tesla balls like a champ, but it generally like that hurts after a while, I guess. Yeah. All right.
Let's see what the Fists have to say. Thanks for the match, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Hola.
Hello,
everyone. All right.
Everyone there.
What do you have to say?
One hell of a match, right?
What do you have to say? I'm sorry for the people that bet on us, I guess. If there were.
We were betting on how often you press either the red box or the yellow box, and then we saw like red box, and we were like, yes, nice, exactly right.
I was so sure I got the right box as well. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know what's from which.
Kept it tense,
I was spectating you there, and then I saw like, why did he? Oh, it was the one to the right, and it's like, here he goes for the left one.
They kind of like. They like jittered around a bit. They had some like hit reg issues, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes.
You know,
Yeah,
it's the heat wave. You know, it's the temperature.
Yeah, I'm really-
the
yeah,
CPU
exactly.
heat. You know.
Oh, you're taking Box's arguments now, right?
I'm really sweaty. Yeah. I don't know. They had more Tesla. I think that was a good
They had.
decision by them.
You kidding me? Their Tesla was like a fucking artillery strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Muted was on fire actually with Tesla. That was insane.
Yeah.
Fire
he's back.
Elemental as well. Yeah, Fire Elemental. Like after a while, he really like the Tesla balls were pretty nasty.
But I also
I
have
don't
to say,
play
Benny
Tesla
Hopper did a lot of good work though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Did
Benny's
you-
Tesla is the same as basically as Muted, I would say, like similarly strong.
Did you ask Bicons the critical question? Why did they need to? Yeah, the critical question is why did they get their shit together against us, not against any other team?
No, yeah, we were kind of like
We kind of got an answer.
curious how they said like they wanted to lure everyone in a false sense of security and then get like massive points. Wanted to get massive points like there, but then now over 60% bet on them. So you were kind of like the underdog here. Yeah.
There's a little bit. There's a problem with the bot. It only counts like the number of bets. It does not count how many people bet. So if someone bet 1,000 on us and 2 people bet 100 each on them, then the bot says, "Oh, 66% betted on them." So how big was the pot?
Let me check. Maybe I can still check that. I don't know. No, I can't.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they were favorites. So, like, never bet against Krim. They had 3 losses, right? But I feel like they should and could have won any of them. If you see what I mean?
People didn't.
Krim, all I know is Krim is American. I'm American. Why does he have 5 ping and I have 68?
Oh, I
East
see.
Coast, man.
No.
East versus, I don't know. You're not really a coast, though, are you, Shazam? You're more of a...
No, I live in the middle of nowhere. Courage a Cavalry Dog. The desert.
Yeah.
So you have to answer it there, yeah. That's
Living
the
cowboy
cows
land.
stealing your
They're
your
chewing
pain.
the internet up.
Yeah, they played really well, so GG to them.
Yeah, we just made a few mistakes, but not that we can recall. So I would have to rewatch the,
I feel like
video on Twitch.
Our attack was pretty solid. I felt like we didn't get last, but we were so close, and there were some unfortunate happenings.
I think so.
But I think we could have, if I'd got the right box the first time on the third objective, maybe if some things had just gone a little smoother on the last objective, I think we would have got it.
Yeah,
it was our defense. It was our defense that fell apart. We got wiped.
Yeah,
in a few really bad locations.
We had a pretty solid hold on first objective, but
Yeah, that one was really good.
I felt confident after that, and then it just fell apart.
I was so annoyed at myself at the third objective on attack when I was like all of our deckers were dead except for me, and I was at the objective, and I could have decked it and got it, but I tacked instead, so it killed all my energy.
I've forgotten about that.
Yeah. I was wondering what happened there. I was like, why is he just standing there and tag scanning?
You wanted to make sure it was clear first.
Yeah, dude.
And then when they pushed in, you actually decked in, and then you got killed.
Yeah. But you see, the thing is, tag scan is usually for me scroll up, but if I have the deck also, then deck gets to be scroll up and tag scan is scroll down.
So you actually had energy,
I could
gained
have
some energy.
It.
Oh,
I was like,
geez.
I can do this. I can win the game for my team. I can be the hero. And then I tag scan.
Yeah,
okay. I see.
Oh well. So I think our fate for the finals hangs in Top Gun's balance, if I'm not mistaken.
Pretty much.
Maybe Giga Chads as well, but they're further down on points, aren't they?
So if Top Guns lose, we get to go to the finals.
This whole scoring system is an absolute nightmare for me. I cannot say for certain. We'll have to see once the next match has concluded. So, any closing words?
Yeah, fuck Tesla.
Oh yeah, that was exactly took the words out of my mouth.
Okay. I mean, if you can beat them, join them. Shazam, I encourage you to like try Tesla as a non-hit scan weapon. Like you will get to love it for sure.
It's a fun weapon, yeah.
The last time I tried Tesla was on Fortress. I liked the primary part of it, just that lightning gun aspect.
Yeah.
Like the whole ball thing though, that is like I have to know the map layout, so I know like
Yeah.
It's not a board game.
For sure, map sense and like kind of game sense in that regard. Like if you have up against like Fire Elemental or Muted, which are basically, I don't know, like they're 100 years old in terms of Dystopia years.
yeah, they know more about the maps than I do, and therefore
Yeah,
they can
yeah,
articulate
exactly.
when to use the Tesla ball. And don't get me started on decking. Like sooner or later, I'll start learning how to deck and cyber deck, but there's no way that I'm gonna switch off to it and try it now in the tournament where I'm going against people who've done it like 6+ years more.
You would have been good on second. You would have been good on second, but we needed you on heavy. We needed you in meat anyway, so.
Yeah,
you always need me as heavy.
Yeah.
It's true though, yeah. But yeah, I mean, not many players can like actually make the heavy work as well as you do as well. Like even against the Tesla, like they were afraid of you. You could clearly see that. Like you jumping around the corner, like everyone's immediately like defensive positions, everything. Yeah.
We thought we hold second objective as defense team really well with Ion, but when they started to push out in cyber deck, not much that we can do since one of us got team killed and we didn't have any energy, so we were waiting for people to switch out, but we didn't have anything to complementing that.
Yeah. I saw that. Also, like Johnny basically like impressed me with his like decking skills. I don't know. I think he decked you out twice or so. Like X and Sweepy got sometimes like wiped by him, right?
I don't think I got decked out by anyone but.
He decked out Sweepy for sure, and also XX. Yeah, I mean, he got the shield down at least
on first. Yeah, like he.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, I blame 100 ping projectiles for that.
Okay, yeah, that's. Yeah, I mean. Yeah.
All right, guys. Anything else you want to say other than fuck Tesla? Otherwise, we're going into.
Say which will extend this conversation for 15 minutes.
No. I have to. Okay. I'm standing. You have to let me go.
Yeah, that's why
we gotta go.
Free Defi is the last sentence. Free Defi.
All right, guys.
For Fowen.
Yes. And with that,
I see.
We're going into a break. See you guys in 15 minutes.
See ya.
All right. See ya. Thanks for the game.
Thanks for having us.
Many mysteries beyond the power of the human mind to comprehend.
You might ask yourself, why this sudden concern?
Whatever it is, I've got just the cure for it.
Many mysteries beyond the power of the human mind to comprehend. Malignant demons that we shall
listen to people you believe in and people you've never heard of.
We come to a terribly sad indictment of our society. These abnormalities are corrupting the minds and the hearts of our children.
Monsters who cause trouble without showing themselves. Monsters who abduct children. Monsters who devour dreams. Monsters who suck blood. And then, monsters who tell nothing but lies. They are much more cunning than the others. They pose as humans even though they have no understanding of the human heart. They eat even though they have never experienced hunger. They study even though they have no interest in academics. They seek friendship even though they do not know how to love. If I were to encounter such monsters, I would likely be eaten by them. Because in truth, I am that monster.
All right, we're back. This time around, we have Top Guns versus SEAL Team 6. This one's going to be definitely a nail-biter. Top Guns are, by the looks of things, fighting for a grand final here, but they have to, well, go up against, the winning team of the tournament. They are undefeated so far. But anyways, with me in this match, we have Infrequent.
Yep.
And we have, I don't know if it's the first time or the second time, whatever.
I think
we have,
the third.
Or even the first, Wicked Near.
Oh, I'm Wicked Near. Everybody knows. Hopefully.
Yeah. By the way, guys, betting is open, so get your bets in. What do you guys think?
I gotta go all in on my boys. I mean, I'm originally from SEAL Team 6, but I had to be subbed out. Well, I mean, I had to be replaced completely because I couldn't show up for many matches. So, but you know, still their mascot, so I'm totally impartial.
It's going to be Seals, I think. Top Guns are a really strong team, but Seals just had that little bit extra. Although I'm quite interested by McMuffin's name.
McMuffin, no monitor. Yep. Though that said, I think this is probably going to be their toughest match yet, because this is Fortress, and this is against the team with like Psycho and Random, and so you know they are. This is the map where they would lose, and the team that they would lose against.
And we have seen from last year, I don't know if you can remember, Random is like the ultimate pocket strategy due to figuring stuff out, and he tried to do some really weird tricks last year in the what was the name? What was the team called? Monarchs. Yeah, pre-decking.
They are, however, missing their counterpart, which is Exedo, because he was a big part of that whole shenanigans.
True, but still, it's a thing that could happen. Maybe, I don't know. Well, I know, because I organized this whole thing, that the Top Guns were they're super crunching the numbers on this map. They strategized it completely. Let's see how that one will go. Yeah. I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously, but still.
They should have, because I remember the old strats from the Monarchs, and they should have, because they've got both Random and Psycho in there, and they're very vocal players. So I wouldn't be surprised if they take like the lead in the team. And they should know some very, very, very good stats on this map, but they do require precise coordination. So that'll be very interesting to see.
You do raise a very good point about players like Random. Players like that are the X factor when it comes to heavy objective maps like this. You know, you got a mixture of meat space and cyber. It's a long map. It's a difficult map, and they're up against a very strong team. Now, it's just it really hinges on whether or not Seals are prepared for it. You know, have they covered all their corners? Have they considered all possibilities? Do they have everybody ready to get into the roles that they need to be in very quickly as each objective progresses?
So that is the thing, though, because I think last year only Rag in that team was around. Like, I know McMuffin was, but I don't think he was in a team. So
it would have been Nutnose.
No, Nutnose wasn't around. I don't think. I think he was a substitute.
He was a sub.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
They might not know, because I was in the team that was infamously just fucking backhanded into oblivion by the Monarchs when they pre-decked our objective. Which, if they don't know about that, that's or how to counter it. Purposely keeping it a little bit vague because they might be listening.
Yeah, there's a lot of little tricks in cyber for this map, and you really do have to be on guard. Because
I have a love-hate relationship with this map because I mean it's one of the classics, but also I dislike. Like my favorite map is Vaccine. Everybody knows this, which has a very clear increase in difficulty as the objectives go on, which this does not. Because first is kind of a pushover, as it should be. Then second is difficult because it's very tactical. the third is like the wall. That's the one which is so heavily defensive favored that if you get past that, that's usually the one that decides whether or not you're doing good on the map or not. Because the next two objectives after that are generally just time conscious. In fact, the last objective is not that difficult. It's just usually, do you still have enough time because of the third?
Yeah, so third objective, you can power through it. You need a lot of momentum to pull it off, and here comes the restart.
Well, that's fast. All right, guys, take it away, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll see what corp spawn with. You see what punk spawn with?
Me punks? Okay, I'll head over. I wasn't listening, so still fumbling with the controls. They've got one heavy and a bunch of lights. I didn't see the last person.
One
yeah,
heavy
they got
rocket launcher.
Yeah, they got 2 bolts, 2 lasers, and a heavy ion in the sewers. Yeah, that's weird. A rocket launcher on defense. I'm not okay with that.
Nutnose is more than capable of making the rocket launcher work. He's very good at it, but here we're going to see him get caught out.
I mean, 1v1 against another heavy in that thing? Yeah, no. Alpha went for the objective instead of trying to fight Nutnose.
But it's paid off, as it had Nutnose.
They got it, so that's good. No deaths on the punks.
So now
they're just trying to. Yeah, this is basically the first objective. Basically, this either happens. It should happen. Basically, like first or second push, they should get it. The punks are very late with decking in. The corps have got a hold on this.
Psycho going over top. He's got to take out Zenith and Rag though. Johnny going the normal route.
I think they're mostly focusing on trying to assault the deckers first before trying to deck the objective, which is the proper play, I think.
Yeah.
Unless you really think you can dominate them in Cyber. But they're in there.
Yeah. That's Boxite going for it with a little movement tricks. They're both on it. And they get it. They had nobody decked in time.
Yeah, no, that
was a well-timed deck out with EMP.
Yeah, that was no shenanigans so far as I could tell. Anyway, I don't know if they pre-decked the third, but so far just very clean team coordination.
Yeah,
and that might leave him a little shell shocked. But this is where the real test comes in, because they need to have the meat dominance to get to that door. But also the cyber dominance to get it open. Because the meat lock is kind of like, the meat lock is only there if you really, really outclass your opponents in meat. And you need to.
Sorry to interrupt, but here we're seeing aggressive forward play from McMuffin, which is something you really need to look out for when you're attacking this map, because the defending team can flank you like this.
Yeah, but Snoop's getting the meat lock, and nobody's paying attention. That is. Wait, no, Snoop is a defender. Never mind.
He's scrambling.
Yeah, I was like, wait, he's getting it? What? Why is nobody paying attention? I'm just dumb.
No, it looks like they've got their defense on lockdown here, and we got a stripped punk push, which is immediately wiped up.
The door is unlocked in Cyber.
Question is whether or not they can push past the combination of Muffin and Rag in meat, which is going to be very difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, especially. I feel like this is especially an objective very good for Rag and McMuffin's playstyle as well. Mostly Rag, because Rag likes to. He likes his corners.
Although we're seeing McMuffin caught off guard here, he didn't have the energy to jump back up onto the bridge, so now he's forced to go garage.
The rocket whiffed? Yeah, I know Nutnose is a good rocket launcher. Me and that gun, I don't like that gun. Oh, he's up there.
Oh, and he's in, and there's nothing he can do.
Yeah. He could have blocked the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, falling apart a little bit. Because this is really, really fast for third objective. This is bad for SEAL teams.
See, this has happened before, though. Bicons, we pulled off a very quick third objective as well. It's this objective, though, where it can get really dicey.
Yeah, but
It seems that they were a little bit off on their coordination there. There were a couple of people caught out of position, and it allowed them to punch through and get the door.
Yeah. I mean, it was a heavy that took the objective as well. That shouldn't happen.
It's a Bazzi jump. It's very good for that sort of thing. Although I question the forward rocket plays here. But they do get the hold.
Yeah, because that's the thing I have with the rocket, right? Because if he wasn't a rocket there, he might have been able to stop him. And he definitely would have been able to stop him, because he was just standing there not being able to do anything because he had a rocket launcher and he couldn't fire. So there's so many downsides to that gun. And it hasn't been working, this objective at least. This map, I mean.
He is getting kills, but he's not in position for that final vital brick wall of defense.
Yeah.
We see him coming up, bring up the rear right now. He does get the cleanup though.
Yeah.
But now he's very weak.
Yeah, and I mean, getting kills isn't everything. Especially, again, as a heavy, you want to kill 2 people for 1 spawn to make up for your fat spawn time. Which, if all you're going for is kills, pretty difficult. That's why the Bazzi is so good, because the Bazzi tends to do that.
Oh, that is a late double suicide for the defending team.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
I wish you could see spawn timers.
Yeah, fortunately, they do have a long travel distance, but it's going to allow what we're seeing here, Psycho pushing forwards.
Yeah, I like that Psycho sticks to his LR. It's very good even in ranges like this, and he's very good with it.
Luckily, cops have the defenses.
Yeah,
and they are going to get another cleanup.
Ow, yeah. Psycho just dancing around everybody. Wow.
Ye old spider trade. And they are holding for now, but they've got to hold for a long time. The team's got a lot of momentum right now.
They've got to basically cap this objective on their attack as well, because I doubt they're going to do it faster than the punks did this round. The Top Guns, I should say. No, I know their names.
I think I know why he's going for that forward rocket play, and it's probably to try and kill the mid chip. But even then, you're relying on the door being open.
Yeah. I think a lot of plays crumble on this map because they're unfocused on, what you're trying to do. They're trying to do too much of everything. Like some people deck, some people try to kill their decker. You really need a good plan for what you want to do. And as a defending team, sadly, I mean, that's why you get to spawn closer, but it is a little bit reacting to what the opponent does. Right? Like you can be on full meat and then they decide to just completely go cyberspace, and then you're just at a disadvantage because you're just sitting there.
V1 in cyber, and now the punks have control. Someone was asking in chat if Tesla got buffed. No, people are just better at the right click.
Yeah, people have learned how to use it better. Also, one of these 2 doors doesn't exist for the reactor room. You can shoot balls through it. That was a Monarch discovered, I guess, feature, we should call it.
Yeah, because it's certainly not going away.
Yeah.
See, that's what you want to see from the Rocket. You get the 1-2 punch, you get a double kill there. He's still got armor, he's still got energy, and they've continued the hold.
The reason why there was more GL before back then is also because spawn camping was much more prevalent back then. That doesn't seem to happen as much in getDRAFTED, but yes, you should see, if I was on that team, I would send one person with a GL to spawn camp their spawn. It's so good.
Yeah. Sorry, continue.
One of the reasons why spawn camping isn't as great anymore, they're getting the reactor. I'll continue my thoughts later. They might have this. Well, depends on how good Bogside can deal with McMuffin.
He won't.
Ooh. Yeah. There we go. And it's closed again. Okay. To continue my thought, the reason why it doesn't happen as much anymore is because of the spawn timer fix. Now, it's much harder to full, spawn timer an entire team. Because if it doesn't roll over, you will have a shorter spawn time, which just means it's harder to set up a thing.
Yeah,
but before it would be, if they got an unlucky death, you could spawn camp them very easily.
It requires a bit of a different playstyle to be able to pull it off effectively now. It's still very useful, though. It's something that we've called for on our team on the last match a bit.
I mean,
and it did work out actually quite well.
It should, because it's a very good way to just deal good amounts of armor damage to people that are just freshly spawned. Because I mean, you don't even need to get any kills. You can just strip a bunch of people, and then you've done your value as one person. It's what I did last year as well on this objective.
And speaking of, it seems to be that's what Random's trying to do right now, going down a spiral with the Tesla, and he does pick up a kill. That's an important kill because that's one of their deckers. They'll maintain cyber superiority now. Oh,
I dislike spawn camping with the Tesla. It's not as good as a GL, but basically GL is the only spawn camp weapon, really, unless it's Silo.
Bauxite is able to sneak past, but he gets caught out by a rocket.
And he destroys it with the Cortex.
Amazing.
Nice. I hate the Cortex, but nice. Yeah, this isn't looking good for the... Again, as I mentioned, it's generally just a matter of time, this objective. I mean, yes, you can get outclassed badly enough that you can't get any chip damage in over time. But usually, if you get the third fast enough, you will get this eventually. And I'm going to say they're going to get the last as well. The last doesn't take 10 minutes to get.
I'd say the only time it really takes too long to actually cap this last objective is if your team like misprioritizes decking and when to push, how to push, and so we're seeing a heavy push through. Yeah, get absolutely stomped by the combination of the Tesla and the air.
No. Yeah, that'll hurt. AR is pretty, I mean, AR is kind of a shit weapon, but it's still pretty decent at just doing damage here and there. It's good for basically anybody that doesn't really have any good weapon for an objective, like they can't really hit scan that well, and it's kind of close range, then...
Certainly better than the MK on this objective, I would say, unless you are extremely accurate.
Yeah, I'm the defensive team.
I think on the back foot here.
If you're on the balcony
inside,
yeah, that's kind of strange because I would have at least like a McMuffin, for example, on the inside the room.
Yeah, this is a very aggressive team, though. They like to play forward, so it does make sense how they wouldn't have somebody inside. But it also feels like they could get caught out by that. They do hold though.
Defenses aren't as important on this map because killing the turrets isn't that difficult. Especially, I guess, against a team like this who isn't sitting there to defend the balcony, so to call it.
Yeah, a Tesla and a Balkon will make short work of those turrets. It's almost a waste to try and deck it sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, we do know Random and Psycho do like their deck, so they did deck it, and I think it's correct for the defending team not to deck it back, because it's generally not worth your time. You want to be in defensive positions, but yeah, I don't like their, especially like not knows. I guess being forward with a rocket is important because you need that reload time. But like, yeah, he just stripped 2 people and just got deleted, which just isn't worth it. I mean, I'm keep waiting on.
It was Zenith that got deleted, and not knows who's actually went back. I think the idea is to fire a rocket, fall back, fire the second by the time they push.
Yeah.
And McMuffin with a very clutch cleanup here. He's using the MK very well, which is not easy to do, especially in the position he's playing.
We're both MK players, so we know this. This is, yeah, because it's easier if you're actually on the balcony, but if you're running around like this, it's kind of difficult because people just zoom past, and that's when aiming becomes really hard. Angular momentum.
Yeah, he gets caught out by an LR there. Excellent play with the LR.
Yeah.
Bauxite on smart locks.
Yeah, again, another weapon I like to rag on because the smart locks just is worse than a bolt gun in most situations. Yes, you can get the lock-ons off, but by the time you get the lock-ons off, somebody should have already noticed that you're there, and you should be dead. So,
Johnny is inside the objective. He's going to get objective damage. He will not He won't clear all of the basement yet.
He should go for the glass first, but he is going for some of the things. Just always damage the glass first. Because in that case, later on, if somebody gets in, they can splash damage a whole bunch. Whereas if the glass is still there, it's bad. They should, again, they should get this objective, but they are struggling with the exceptionally aggressive forward defense of SEAL Team 6.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're not coordinating a push too much. Like, they come in, like, for example, now Johnny Pneumatic and Boxer are coming in, and where's the rest? The rest is still...
It's decking. This is the problem. Yeah. They're prioritizing decking to keep the turrets down, which is great, because you kind of have to do that, because if the defending team press that button when you're coming through that room, you die.
Yeah. Which is why you don't deck the objective to begin with. You kill them.
Exactly. Looks like Zenith is going to get the recap on the turrets.
They are. This is giving me more hope for SEAL Team 6, because this is showing them that they do actually have some form of meat dominance, because this is a very meat-oriented objective. Which means that next round, they might be able to blitz through it even faster than the Top Guns did this round.
Yep. You really can, like, brute force those first few objectives, it feels like.
Yeah. You can. The third will be the big question, because you can get... Because the spawn is so close, it's really hard to have that much meat dominance that you can just spawn camp them.
Oh, we're seeing a series of unfortunate team kills here. 2 for the defending team and 1 for the attacking team. This is part and parcel for aggressive meat-based play. You have everybody amongst everyone, everybody trying to do damage, and if you're a medium player, you gotta throw a grenade.
Yeah, Tigers in chat brings up like a thing about Cortex, and yes, I am also not a fan of Cortex, because even though you blow up and sometimes you get a lol meme kill, most of the time you're just ending your life early for no good reason, or even damaging your teammates. So I dislike Cortex as well.
Yeah,
I'm a very stuck in my ways old player. Mediplant is good now, by the way, for anybody who's back from the old days. Mediplant, very good. Better than leg boosters in most cases now.
See, that's the well-timed button press from Snoop Kirby there. Gets double.
Yeah, but look, they even killed one of the turrets already. It's like, that's how fast. Like, if they just tried to... If they didn't get killed by the turrets, because they knew they were up...
Space. Yeah, No's stuck on a reload. Nothing he could do.
Boxer needs to get those turrets, which, again, look how easy it is to get those turrets. It's not that difficult. So, if they knew the turrets were up, they wouldn't have died by it, and this would have gone even better. So, that's why you don't deck those. I don't think, anyway.
He's going to get
unless you're very confident in keeping
stars down.
Yeah, he got the glass. That's the important part. Now, any progress on this objective doesn't matter unless they get the entire thing. But this is very good. He should... When you're alone... down there, and you know there's still many up, I would not try to go for many of them more and just try to delay them killing you, because obviously the SEAL Team 6 really likes to defend far forward, and you're just pulling them back from their ideal position, so your team has more time to capitalize on that.
Yeah, drop an EMP, pull out your bolt gun, get a kill maybe, and you're just making your next push easier for your team.
Yeah, just delay them as much as possible, because you're not going to get all the boxes in there by yourself anyway.
When I'm looking at the timer, there was 2.5 minutes left when he was inside that room, so he's thinking, I need to get objective damage.
Yeah.
I need to get it.
Yeah, but it's difficult to, stay that logical in a hectic situation like that.
Yep. It's a very good hold to have maintained these last 2 objectives for this long, but this is how this map goes these days, is the first 3 objectives are kind of inconsequential sometimes. I know last year we had some torturous holds on the 3rd objective, but we're seeing that less often these days.
I find that curious, because the 3rd is the big... that is the hardest objective of this map. That is just... everything else is just a matter of time, generally.
I think people have got better at coordinating, getting security, and then getting a Bazzy right-click. to
or
Bazzy jump.
people have gotten worse at their defense.
Either or. Maybe a bit of both.
In this case, I actually do think it was a mistake on the defending team part. Like, there was not enough defense in that room, and I entirely disagree with a rocket launcher there. I would rather have an Ion or even a Bazzy.
Okay, but 40 seconds left on the timer and 3 people on the objective. Johnny's going for kills. He should.
It is possible. Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. I mean, their entire Corp team is coming, so that is not happening. Close.
Right click in that small room to pull that off and get a double kill. Very good.
Go Top Gun, showing me I'm a fool. I was convinced that they would get this. Because he generally does think. But then again, I've never seen a team do the defense like this, where there was basically nobody in this room all the time. And I think it was a mistake to go for Cyber this much, because you didn't need it.
Well, this is what Bycons did on attack. We were on the last 2 objectives. We went for the last objective, got to the final, and we just kept decking. And it wasted our time.
Yep.
And we're seeing that here. A strong, neat player really does win this map.
Yep. Well, especially that objective.
Yeah.
Like, I think Cyber is very important, obviously, for second. But third and fourth benefit a lot from the Cyber aspect, because going through the glass is difficult. On the reactor.
Fourth objective for sure.
Yeah. And obviously, third, the meat lock is kind of a joke. You need to be extremely good at wiping out the enemy team, because you need to basically wipe them and then spawn camp them. And as you're spawn camping them, you need to start doing the meat lock and then wipe them again, basically, because you can't do that while they're still fighting. You need to have control over that area, which is right outside their spawn, which basically means you need to team wipe them. So it's... Whoops. I clicked a bunch of buttons. That's bad. Don't look at that. Don't look at that stream. Don't look at it. I didn't do anything.
Let's think about what are they going to do on defense here? How are they going to shut down this dominant meat space player? Obviously, they were doing very good on the first 3 objectives. They powered through it with pretty good times. But how are they going to shut down Seals from doing the exact same thing?
Yeah, that is the one, because with how dominant they were at the end with their meat power, like they look to me, SEAL Team 6, like a team that really prefers being aggressive, which obviously as an attacking team is much better. So, like, I know that Psycho and Random are really good on defensive positions, but I feel like SEAL Team 6 might be just that much stronger on the attacking. It's really going to come down, I think, to how well they're able to coordinate between going in for the Cyber, getting Cyber, and then going back to meet to capitalize on the objective on third, specifically.
Yeah. I feel like even they could try and buy time on second as well. It's going to be hard to do so because I know that they're going to go really heavy on that rooftop to try and deck them out. But if they can hold like just a few minutes on that second objective, will really help them a lot. Instead of just having like a getting rolled over, as you see in a lot of matches.
Yeah, I think the make or break point for Top Guns in this is going to be whether or not they're able to get some Cyber dominance in on second and third, and able to hold third for a longer time, like we're used to. Like, because I didn't pay attention to the final time. If anybody can be really nice and post that in the Twitch chat, Twitch chat, then I know how long they need. But I know it was like 4 minutes for third, just stupidly fast. That was like that absolutely helped them a lot, because I was expecting that to take at least like 10 minutes, and then they might not have gotten fourth, which is how I expected this to go.
10 minutes 18 seconds for the fourth objective.
That is pretty fast.
Yeah, so in my opinion, they're going to have to take last objective. They've just got to do it. You know, just carry it through to the end.
Yeah.
Don't focus on rushing it too much.
You
just
need to
making
say
sure that it's steady and in control.
Yeah, that's the hard part for SEAL Team 6 for this, because they're going to feel pressure. Even though it really doesn't matter, the outcome of this match for them. I mean, it's still nice to have that we're undefeated, badge. So...
Yeah, I must say, after the game I've just played, I felt a very similar pressure, but the pressure was get a win on the board.
Yeah, because you were... I was looking at... I voted for the Bicorns, because I was like... They don't have a single win, and that... Like, when I first looked at the teams, I was like, okay, they're a pretty strong team. Not as dominant as the Unicorns, but it's still a really good team. So they're definitely going to be, like, in the upper area of the teams. And then I see that you guys are basically tied for last, and I'm like, that doesn't seem right. So I was like, they're going to have to win this one.
Yeah, I must say, Cybernetic, like, Johnny and Fire really did show up, and, like, they had some really seriously clutch plays that allowed us to get that win. Obviously, Crim does Crim things, and Muted was a monster with a Tesla.
Him and Muted is a tried and tested combo, because I remember last year speaking to the team that I was in, being like, don't forget about Muted, because he's going to be, like, he'll focus a lot on Crim, and then Muted just kind of shows up and just deletes people, and it's because he just goes by undetected, because nobody pays attention to him. And then I was like, well, when Frequen's in that team, and Frequen's is pretty good last time, because his MK skills are, one of the better ones. Like, he's in the top 3 for sure of the MK players in the game. So I was like, that's a good team. You got Crim, Infrequent, and Muted.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know the other 2 people.
Well, we're seeing Johnny play again this match. I was actually quite surprised that he would be one of the subs. But it works quite well. I'd say he's a good cyber player, and if you need someone to relay cyber deck on this map, Johnny's your man. And here we go, round 2.
Yeah, I thought we were switching servers maybe, but apparently not, so that's good. Okay, let's see if the Top Guns can manage to get a foothold against the overwhelming tide of the SEALs.
Same again with the spawn waves?
Whoops.
No, it's all good. We have an Ion on defense and no heavy on attack.
Yeah, no heavy on attack, just a shotgun, which is interesting. 2 bolts, 2 MKs, and a shotgun.
They do get some very good damage on that spawn wave. And Nut Nose is in the objective, gets a good strip. But they're going in one by one here. Ooh.
Yeah, Ion's very happy right now.
Yeah.
Oh, but Snoop managed to clutch it out.
1 second faster, maybe? A couple seconds faster?
Yeah, I don't know. It's basically the Ion should have fallen back, but again, first objective doesn't matter that much.
I don't blame Alpha. He's an aggressive player, and Alpha's still on the Ion, and he's looking to kill some deckers.
That is interesting.
It's a good idea, though. They have 3 deckers in right now. If he can get there in time.
Oh, Boxer got decked out. Yeah, I don't have eyes on Cyber.
He needs to get there very quickly, because it's only Random in there right now. Random gets a double deck out.
This Random just doing random things.
Oh,
killed Random.
Zenith is going to get it, though. He's still in. Psycho Deck's in. I don't think he's going to get him in time, though, if Zenith's in position.
Yeah, they got it.
Was. Very fast.
Oh, that is fast. Yeah, that's bad news because I was hoping for Top Guns that this would be one of their objectives that they could stall on, because this was one of them objectives that was made for them.
Yeah, and
this one.
That's the difference between teams I'm seeing with a cyber coordination, having people decked in instantly, pressuring the objective.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a little overwhelmed in meat, which is exactly as Team 6 should have played it, because their meat power, I think, is stronger than Top Guns. But now we have an Ion in front of the door instead of a rocket. And a rocket. And we have a GL in the room, so that's already a better defense. But McMuffin, that's very hard to do what McMuffin just did. Alpha just jumped down. That is very confusing.
Yeah. I don't know what that was.
That is not good. That might have just lost you the objective, my sir. Because now basically everybody is in here.
Boxlight gets the EMP on the meat lock, which was very important. Let's just hope the attacking team doesn't get cyber control.
Yeah, Zenith is in there, I think.
But he's getting
one for one. Yeah, I think they tried to go for the meat, the pure meat attack, but Zenith was decking, which, if you go for pure meat, you need to go pure meat. You either have more than one decker in, or you have no deckers in. Not one.
The attacking team does have door.
Oh, they have to... What? When?
Yeah.
It says
they
locked
got
for
it
me.
after.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Zenith did get it. Now the question is, can they get it locked again in time? Alpha's doing
Rag
it.
is maintaining cyber control. Can he beat random?
Oh, it's locked again now, so... But they did defeat him in cyber, so they might be able to get it back real fast. But Alpha needs to not do what he's doing.
Rag is going to get decked out. He gets decked out. Random maintains control.
The bolts are sickening.
Yeah.
See, for this, I like Rocket more for attack. I mean, I still dislike Rocket, but I like it more for attack because you're the one who
defending heavy safely.
So again, Alpha is a very aggressive player, but like twice now, middle of the battle, he's left the door, and somebody, even though it's locked now, you don't know if it's going to unlock at any moment. I would just sit up there, stay put. You're the.
He has.
Basically, if they get past you, you lose.
Yeah. He has pulled back, which is good timing because McMuffin is coming for the garage door, and Rag is up with the LR. Very good pick from Alpha there to get the LR.
Yep, and I do agree with what he did here. Because he was getting, from the garage place, it's very hard for the heavy to stay alive. So you kind of want to push up a little.
Yeah, but it's a shame he missed that first ion, otherwise he would have killed McMuffin.
Yep. So what happened here was Zenith went for the immediately trying to go for the meat lock. I still really disagree with this, because it's not going to work here. Again, you're just losing players to pointless decking. You really want to clear the corpse out of this place first, because if they had done that, then now they would have had this area and the meat lock.
Yeah.
So you really need to clear them out first. They would have had the objective now.
I think they're getting a little bit cocky there and thinking, okay, we'll have meat space, no problem, just take it.
I mean, they're in now, but it's a little late.
But
can you get in? McMuffin's in. McMuffin's in. He's got it. Okay. They managed to save it, but that highlighted my point. That
I understand the reasoning why he did it though, was to immediately get progress on the meat lock before they could scramble.
Yeah,
you got to keep progressing it.
Yeah, but I find that it's too difficult to, because if they scramble it, you've lost everything, and if it's already scrambled, you might as well just get the whole meat lock down, and like, because they had it afterwards, right? If they had two people that died to trying to unlock. And then they had the objective on lockdown, and then there was nobody decking. If they had just waited, they would have had the objective on lockdown, and then would have had it much easier. It's... I think it's a little bit of a bad, like, instinct to have to be like, oh shit, we need to get progress on it. Just calm down, take control first, because you need that control anyway to get the objective.
Well, that's by the by, because they have got the objective, and they're currently fighting outside of reactor room with no corpse in the reactor room. So as soon as they get cyber control, that's it.
Yeah, I think this is... I don't know if that was long enough to stop them from taking this faster. Because I think they're going to run over them in meat now. Like, I think, even if they don't get this faster, they will get the last objective. So they'll probably win this, I think. This, wild guess. I was wrong last time. So...
Nose on the Bazzy, and it seemed like they weren't aware that the objective room was empty, and they were waiting for someone behind the door, and they got flanked.
Yeah.
Very big Tesla ball there.
I didn't check if they tacked at all, but they should know. Tax again.
I believe Rag was down at the time, so Rag was down at the time. McMuffin was on Spiral, so they probably wouldn't have had the tack. But Rag once again showing us why the AR right click is very strong.
Hi.
Can he take Alpha? getting massive damage on him. Wow, just juggles him.
It's basically just a medium shotgun, but worse. I mean, it is Rag, our resident shotgun player, so if anybody does the right click well... Okay, so now they need to focus a little. They need to either shoot down the turrets or just try to snipe the glass. Because they were all going for different things.
Yeah, I think Snoop was trying to do that thing where you run underneath the turret. No, he wasn't. He was out of position for that.
I mean, the glass is halfway down already.
Yeah, they need a Tesla now to finish off those turrets and then use the Bazzi to kill the glass, which they're doing.
Yeah, what they want to avoid is get the turrets down, like, only one, and then later on the other. They really need to get them down at the same time. Or just deck the objective, I guess. I dislike that they went for that. They should have just... Because they have the meat pressure. Just go for meat. You didn't need to deck it.
They're doing some interesting two-man pushes here, but they are getting picks, and Psycho is also weak.
Yeah.
Oh, very good cleanup.
I'm surprised they're doing as well with how much they're splitting up. Like, that is kind of ridiculous.
Well, I must say, they've got some very dominant individual players on the attacking team right now, and they can easily trade and sometimes even come out on top in 1v2s and 1v3s.
Yeah. Imagine how good this would be if they were just coordinated in...
I think they are coordinated. It's just chaotic coordination. Rag is very good at call-outs in situations like this. He's able to tell people where they need to go. I think that's why we're not seeing anybody inside the objective room. That's why we're seeing everybody fight outside.
Yeah. And I guess decking the objective is also making the opponents try to deck it back, which is... I mean, I would also just be like, well, they're shooting the glass. Forget about decking. They're shooting the glass.
Yeah, at this point, glass is down. You really need to switch up your idea now. Because all
Now
you
you just
need to do is kill turrets.
Yeah, all you can do now is full meat. The turrets don't matter. So you just go full meat. So in about like 5 seconds, they do need to get the last objective. If I'm correct. Yeah, they do. So they are going to need to get the last objective. This is a very close match.
It is. It is. I'm glad. I really am.
Yeah, I'm glad as well. Because you don't see that often on... whenever you get past the third objective on Fortress, it tends to be kind of a steamroll one way or the other. So you don't see this close matches that often on Fortress. Although, you know, last year we also had some, and I guess this year now as well. So I'm just being negative about Fortress for no good reason. Oof, unlucky.
What we're seeing this year, we're seeing... Wow.
Yeah, he was just standing in the reactor, and the other guys just fucking bolted him, but they got this.
We're seeing some different playstyles really come out on top here. People are a lot better at fighting in this game than they were last year, I will say that. So, like, new tactics, and we're seeing, you know, new brainstorming happening here.
Yeah, so they took it slightly too slow, so they still need to get this last objective in order to win. I think they're going to be able to do it. Again, I said it last time, 10 minutes should be enough to get this objective. And this time, the punks are absolutely more dominant in beat. And I like that they're not decking it, because, again, you don't deck this objective. You really don't need it.
Yeah, it looks like only really Snoop is just trying to keep them honest, keep them occupied, make sure people are decking it.
The only way,
good idea.
Yeah, the only way to do this is if you know that the opposing team is going to start decking as well, because then obviously you're just lessening their meat defense. 2 Basties though on attack.
Yeah, it's a good idea. It can work.
Yeah, like
a single ion cannot beat that.
No, for this objective, I would say double Bassie is actually okay, because if you die and you have a long spawn time, it's fine. You just need... Whoa, it's a nice rag ball. But yeah, they got 2 Bassies. They're damaged, and they don't have a Medi in here, but they got 2 Bassies in here. Well, 1 now.
Down to random, and he's
but he's in there.
capable.
Here's a Bassie. Not knows, I mean.
How many is he going to destroy?
He didn't go for the glass first. No, you fool.
Oh, it does get 4 stars down.
Yeah, but he ignored the glass. It's incorrect play.
Random with some excellent grenade juggling.
Yeah. Yeah, Random learned some very good grenade launching. I'm gonna put him up there with like the greats like Xedo and Les.
Absolutely. And yes, Swippy, time to be for that objective was 10:18, but obviously we're playing the full 20 minutes, and they could just take the last objective. Random and Rag are nuts. Yeah, Rag is also nuts for different reasons, but yeah, absolutely. Rag is one of the best.
Yeah, Rag is like a very unique player, because usually the skill's like, oh, you're a very good hit scan, but Rag really revels in chaos. Like, again, he's the only player I know that can make the shotgun work well.
Yeah.
I don't understand why, because I used to be a shotgun main, and I just cannot get it to work anymore. And Rag is just like, oh, let me kill 3 people.
Shotgun's a lot more difficult these days because everybody's a lot faster, so tracking is much more difficult.
And stealth is much more visible now when you're firing, which is, you know, what I relied on when I was a shotgun. I liked chaos as well, just not chaos for myself.
And we're not even seeing Rag on the shotgun either. He's on the Tesla.
No, but I think Tesla is a better option here. Again, as much as shotgun is his signature, I think Tesla is just too good here.
Yeah, it absolutely is. You got a lot of corners.
Yep.
A lot of
and you got a lot of area denial, so now they got the turrets down. So I haven't paid attention, but they also should be spawn camping if they want to do this.
It doesn't seem to be. I think Snoop. They might be trying it when they don't think he can get the timing. Is the crux of the issue here? They're focusing on just pushing the objective, getting inside, or at least trying to.
Yeah, I mean it's working. So I'm in the glass first. No, you fools!
Come on, Random.
Yeah, he's not stay up there. Just destroy all the things. Oh man, they're gonna get this now. Yeah, they get this. They have it.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
That's the last one. Come on. There you go.
GG.
That was not long. Yeah.
G.
Yeah, they won every single match.
Well, they certainly won every single match, but they needed to go the distance.
Yeah, this was tough. This was
a nail biter.
Their toughest match? I haven't seen all of the matches, so I missed a few because I was away. But this might have been their toughest match. Yeah,
certainly.
That was very close. I'm very glad that it was that close because again, Fortress can be very swingy.
Well, as you already said, the SEAL Team 6 closes out their last match. And, well, they go undefeated into the grand final. Well, let's see what they have to say. I'm gonna switch you guys. Give me a sec. Come on, where are you?
There. I'm over here. Hello.
I need to scroll, damn it.
There we go. Hi, Fair.
All right. Well, that was quite the nail biter.
Yeah, that was close. I was really, really scary after we lost first 3 in 5 minutes and 4 in 10. That was like,
those objectives are not fun. You know, we want to see the last objective. No, that's where the fun stuff.
Yeah, definitely. It was all planned and not just us getting absolutely rolled in the beginning.
Yeah, I was
definitely not that.
I was very scared when I saw the third objective being taken in 4 minutes. Was like that never happens because that is usually
that's a lot actually. This tournament.
Apparently, I've heard because I missed 3 weeks. So
you missed the 3 weeks of Fortress getting rolled to 4th or 5th, followed by 5th and not being taken, pretty much.
Yeah, that's very unique. I feel like that's usually a sign of teams being more aggressive than defensive focused. Because if you really, really lock down third, you should be able to hold it for a longer time, as they did actually on this objective.
And speaking of aggressive, Alpha, very excellent use of just absolutely having no breaks whatsoever.
I was ragging on Alpha twice because he left the door twice, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, Alpha? That's bad. Don't do that."
Yeah, we
saw it.
Not just that, but also like when they were on offense, first and third pretty much just came down to Alpha just walking in and taking the objective.
Yeah.
Just being like, "Yep, I'm here. What are you gonna do? You can't kill me."
That you lost third objective mainly because people were out of position on defense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One thing
that wasn't.
Yeah. One thing I'd like to point out: third objective, you guys hacked the meatlock successfully, and I noticed that Muffin had 1 HP left after capping it.
Yeah. If I didn't click that button at the right time, I died. If I bunny hopped that slower, I died. If anybody hit me with anything, I died.
Yeah, so that situation was very interesting to me as well, because I saw two of you guys trying to go for the meatlock before you had the area on lockdown, which then proceeded to die. And then you guys got the entire like loading bay area. Well, not, is it called loading? I don't know. The main area on lockdown, and you were just sitting there like, well, gotta wait for our decker to show up because they both died. And I was like,
yeah, that was so awkward. He's sitting there like, that
objective, you really, really want to like avoid the itch of trying to go for the meatlock and just clear them out first, and then go, because the meatlock is kind of a bait, right? You really need to dominate meat in order to get it because it's so easy to clear. But luckily, you guys managed to get it anyway, which is good. But it was like I was like, no, you could have had it by now if you just.
Yeah, no, that was definitely like just kind of bad strats on our part.
Yeah.
I get the itch though, because you're like, oh shit, gotta go. Especially because you were attacking second, which means that you have a time to beat.
And the time to beat was really low as well.
Yeah, and speaking of strats and positioning, Muffin on third objective, I saw your MK play where you were forward, and then when they were going garage, you were dropping down and going for that flank, which have we seen many people do that this year?
I haven't seen anybody do it, but I think it works really well.
It did. It was a shame that the second time you did it, you didn't quite have energy to get back up. I think but it worked really well.
I think that garage is such a good position to be in that you have to contest it.
Yeah.
Because if you can get two people in there on offense, you can clear out the top where they're basically just in a shooting gallery. So if you can contest it, either by opening the door and beating them to it or going behind them, I think it's really effective on defense. Although I say that, and we didn't have very good defense, so maybe I'm wrong.
You had nobody in that room. And it's like, where is everybody?
It felt like if there was any team that really would have brick walled that third objective, it would have been you guys, because you've got very strong meat space players. But like I said, timing and positioning.
Yeah, I think we were a little caught off guard with how quickly we got there. Like,
one of you guys can be aggressive, not all of you.
Well,
maybe two.
If you noticed, for third, I was like, okay, I'm dropping the leg boosters, and I went for the medi plant because it was
very good.
For the same reason. I was like, I'm already too aggressive, anyways.
Yeah. There was a nice play on again. What you mentioned about that garage is that Alpha was up there, and he was actually sticking up there. And that was the one time I agreed with him jumping down, because you came from the garage and he basically just had nowhere to go. So he had to go for you. He missed his ion shot, which meant that you lived. But that was the only time I was like, yes, Alpha, this is the moment where you go and you're just push him, because you can't. Once they have the garage and the door is open, you can't hide up there anymore.
Definitely.
That was very good.
All right. Any closing words? You guys are most definitely in the final now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Undefeated.
I'm excited to see who we play. I'm excited for the next week. And
well, by the looks of it, I would say Fists. I mean, you guys pretty much.
Well,
since you won against Top Guns, who were a contender for second place, I think they still are. They still have one more game to play.
Yeah.
So oh yeah, they do. They do. Actually, yeah, they do. Never mind.
Both Giga Chads and Top Guns could technically get it. Giga Chads would have to absolutely steamroll Top Guns, I think, to get there.
Yeah, it's going to be close, actually. But you guys
it's going to come down to the tiebreaker points for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are definitely going to be in the grand final.
Oh, really?
It's going to be a best of 3. And
do we know the maps yet? Do we pick them?
You have well, you can veto one map, and you can.
Okay,
let's
go.
And since you're
I don't have to play cybernetic, hell yeah.
and since you're a top seed, pretty much, you can veto first.
Yeah.
All right.
And you can, well, since you have the winner's advantage, you can pick the map order. That's pretty much how we did it last tournament.
And
Makes sense to me.
You don't veto vaccine out, because I want to see vaccine. Vaccine's the best map.
I just don't even play it.
Well, anyways, any closing words? We're gonna check out what the Top Guns have to say.
Yeah, thank you to all my fans. Konnichiwa, bitches.
All right, guys.
Crazy shotgun bastard.
I'm gonna swap you guys over.
Good game.
Hey, yo.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
That was a close one.
That was quite a match. Yeah, interesting.
We agree, especially the times were so close. First, second, third, even Reactor. I think Reactor was like 10 seconds
It was 10
difference.
seconds, yes.
Oh, it was exactly
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'm stupid. I thought it was like 5 seconds or something. It was like, yeah. Now that I think
we
it has,
didn't,
but...
we didn't check. Close enough, yeah. Yeah, who won the bets? Did anyone bet on us?
It was actually 50-50.
Oh, 50-50,
that was
okay,
interesting,
yeah.
yeah.
Nice,
Just like the
thanks for
match,
the
pretty
support.
50-50. But yeah,
The
sadly,
match was
we
pretty
did not get
much.
last. It was too bad. It was not by much. I think if we could have just have a few seconds more after they did not respond, and just their clear out below and then focus on upstairs, perhaps we could have kept it at all much before
Yeah,
18.
we weren't like completely stuck. We got in there, even shooting down turrets. One time we got in with Cyber. We basically cleared out bottom. Yeah, we just needed, I think, more players down there at the same time and like 10 more seconds or something. It was really close.
I forgot to mention in the last interview as well, why do people not go for the glass first? Always go for the glass first. People are like hitting these boxes and I'm like, go for the glass first. Always. Always.
Oh, yeah, on the Data Stars, yeah.
Yeah,
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 perhaps we have
not the
done that
reactor. No. So,
But
yeah,
it was, yeah. Great
a
match.
wicked near top tip, go for the glass. But yeah, no, I think what got you guys on the last objective is you guys were a little bit too much split between trying to keep the cyberspace and the meat. I would have, again, for this objective, I would always be like, just like they did, basically just go for the meat, maybe deck in, see if the opponent is trying to deck back, but taking out the turrets is not that difficult, so...
Yeah, the problem is moving up there while the turrets are active. You have to like hawk the corner and all the spam, all the spider mines, everything hits when you're trying to take down the turrets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Although
pressure.
they were not in there. They had a
They
really
weren't?
weird defense. They had a really weird defense. They were all outside of their room. There was nobody in there most of the time.
Yeah, that's how aggressive they were playing.
Yeah, they were just out there in the lobby basically. They were not in there.
Damn.
Pretty much, yeah. But that really worked on them pretty well. That was
Yeah.
nice.
It was a good
sadly,
defense.
if we just had that one on last, it would have been much closer. But overall, I think it was a very interesting match. Pretty hard, but also pretty 50-50 overall. So
Yeah,
now we got
absolutely.
through pretty much the
Did you
toughest
get-
bastards in the tournament. We may have a easier one on the next one. We'll see, but I doubt it. We'll just have
Did you
more
get
talent.
Did you get Box sneaky capture on Reactor on the stream?
Yes, with a
Nice.
Cortex.
With the Cortex, yep.
I saw that.
Cortex even. Oh, nice.
It was a
I didn't
Cortex
realize.
kill.
Cortex.
And
Yeah.
the
Oh,
third
yeah.
capture was nice as well. Basset jump.
Best jump, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you got it on stream. I mean, the
Of course.
Yeah,
the
I
attack,
got it.
the attack felt really, really good.
Yeah,
That was-
like
Yeah.
the first 3 objectives was just clean. That was
Yeah.
some pristine.
Exactly.
You caught them, you blitzkrieged them. They were like, what the fuck? Then and they were also playing like on their third defense. They played way too aggressive, way too forward because they had like one person maybe in that room, and at some point nobody. And you guys were just in there and then took the objective, and I was like, that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, they were a little bit out of position for the defense on that, I would say.
And you guys just
Yeah, it felt really
exploded.
good. It felt like that was
Yeah.
really clean. It was almost perfect. But then it stalled on the Reactor because I don't really know.
It's
That
Um,
was
well, it's
very
just
strong.
objective
it's
to
just
attack.
just the more meaty objective, I guess.
and it's It's just a
And,
time sink. That objective is one of those objectives that eventually you'll get it, but it just takes time, and it very rarely goes like you just get it immediately. Because if you get it like in one push or two pushes, you're just outclassing them way too much. Because it's just a time sink, that objective. Unlike the third, which you can actually get stuck on forever.
Yes, that one went well.
Yeah. I was like 4 minutes. That's not good.
It was like, okay,
Good for you guys.
let's just get the Lost in another 5 minutes or so, and this is excellent. But sadly, it wasn't enough for a Lost.
Well,
but
one thing which is going to help you is that the time difference is not that big for tiebreakers.
I agree. I think we're really good in tiebreakers because they are 5-0, so they are uncontested on number 1.
Yep.
And a lot of people are going to be tied on second place. And maybe if the math checks out, we will be second place if we win the next round.
Yes.
But yeah, if everything goes well, I think we're still candidates for finals. But we will see. We will see.
Well, let's check out.
If you do,
your last match is going to be Cybernetic versus the Giga Chats.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a good map for you guys, I think, Cybernetic.
Yeah,
that
it's a very good map for you.
But yeah, otherwise, pretty happy about this match, especially about the team coordination overall and execution, really. That was we really planned thing out, and it really worked out.
I actually think that you guys' coordination was far better than the Seals, I think. Because you could clearly tell that you guys were like very on point with all of your I disagreed with some of the choices, but at least I could tell that it was very coordinated.
We did.
Fox is an excellent strategist.
We have good coordinations and good call-outs in the chat. Yeah, we do that often.
Yeah, like Boxhide with the on point, like instant communications, very good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
all right.
You basically don't need to say anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Any closing words? Otherwise, we're going to end it here.
We like a good challenge, and we had it, and we're ready for more.
When we really enjoyed the match,
I
think that's the best takeaway. If the match is intense and good, it's all good, even if you lose.
Yeah.
All right.
We learned, and we got better in the end.
All right, guys, and with that, I guess we're going to leave it at that. We'll see you guys again next Saturday for the last matches before the grand finals. Until then, see you around.
See you all around.
See you as well. See you next time.
GG's.
GG.
Many mysteries beyond the power of the human mind to comprehend.
Control.
You might ask yourself, why this sudden concern?
Whatever it is, I've got just the cure for it.